Hey guys, this is your DIY guy 65 Davis. Go Browns, and let's get started. Hey guys, this is your DIY guy 65 Davis. This one here. Already unscrewed this. It'll just come out. Okay, so this whole remodeling of my office in order to make room for this new venture that I'm doing with these batteries and converting these bikes into electric bikes and things. The video on this video on the remodeling part is not so much of how I did it. It's just giving an idea on how you can turn one room into your office. This room, it was originally my living room when I first moved here, and just recently, probably not even about a year or so, I just turned it into my office. I had another office, but I turned that into my whatever. Any rate, so this whole space, this desk right here, and I got another desk there in that space. So again, this is not a how-do. This is just an ideal of what it would look like. How you could take a small space. This is about 15 by 15 or something, somewhere around there. Space and make it into your office. This thing right here, this was a bookshelf. It had a little fish tank in there. This area right here behind me was where my TV was at. But I cut up, you can see that cut up there. I cut it open a little bit further. And the other part of it was another bookshelf going down, so it had books and stuff. But in the past 15 years, people don't even read books no more. You go online and everything there. Writing, people don't write no more. You text everything and you electronically sign things. So the whole writing in books is kind of going out of style. This is what's happening. DIY guy, 65, Davis, peace. You can't hardly see me. Hey, this is DIY guy, 65, Davis. This is a little project I'm doing. I'm getting started on this whole electric thing. So I'm gonna have to change my room again. So I'm gonna give you a little rundown of what I'm doing. Check this out. Okay, light ain't great, all that, but this what's up. What you see there is something when I first moved in here in 2002, about 16 years ago or something. This was the first room downstairs that I built to live in. I did a little work there. Back then I was, I like do woodworking or whatever. So I built that. Let me show you, blase. Now, I built all that, and then right there, back then, they had these those flat screen TVs, not flat panel. It could be 60 inches, whatever. They was kind of flow model like big. I built it in there, and I built this whole thing around it. Then Um, Years later, about I don't know, I don't know how many years later, they came out with these other TVs. They wasn't floor model light. They was half that size, but blase. So I had to tear some out because it was a little bit bigger, and but it was in there, and then I kind of cut that and I made that. Now, I'm gonna put a flat screen up there. I'm making this where I can work in here. Where I can work in here on this other thing that I'm doing. I tell you, I just do so many. I ain't got no commitment to shit. Any rate, this is what I'm doing. So as I go, I'll show you the progress, what I do, blase. This is a remodel of my front room. So day 2 of redoing this cabinet, the cabinet that I did almost 16 years ago. I'm redoing it now because now it started out as my living room. Now it is my office / work space thingy. Okay, after a small break, let's do some some finishing. I did mostly the rough framing and whatever. I want to do some trimming and put some wood back there to match this other wood that I got up here. So in that spot right there, I need to trim that out or whatever. I need to fix these that I cut, and then put in some shelves on the side right there and right there, and then we can go down to the bottom. Probably can't see it because it's dark down there. Work on that. 2 more days. Well, at any rate, I'm gonna finish this up. Gotta cover that. Then we're gonna trim out everything. All that, put some trim on there. Sand that top. Finish the trim at this bottom where it's all uneven. Probably can't see that because it's kind of dark. Trim it all out, round it off, and then we finish it off with some stain up there. But I'm gonna do a custom job on this top that I'm learning how to do. We'll get to that in another video. instead of using that, I flipped the wood over because I realized that it's gonna take me a minute to sand down the top and do what I wanted to do. And to be honest, I really didn't want that color right there. So I flipped it over and retraced it on the other side like I started to. It's gonna make it a little bit more difficult cut because I was trying to use the wood the right way, but let's cut this side instead of the other side. So once I put these screws right here, this is where the trim gonna go over the screws. And that's actually all around that whole up and down through the middle. And so that's where the screws can go because the trim is gonna hide all that. Still gotta repair that. I don't know what's the deal with this focus on here. Keep on working around the trim. This is like the finishing trim that I'm doing. So it's gonna take even longer than the roughing. Okay. Um, you can see that I've come a little ways on this office space. Um, I really didn't do it the way I really started out to do it because I need to still sand these the trim around there all the way around those little trim pieces, and then I need to sand this the tabletop so I can the tabletop then so sand that bottom trim going around there. You can see how uneven that is going around the bottom. Still need to do the shelf down there, but I had to get some stuff up because I needed to do some other kind of work. So I just went on and put that stuff up there, get that going. This weekend I will sand that trim. This is like a 2-day job. Sand that trim, sand that tabletop in one day, and then come back the next day after I put that shelf up in there and stain it. And then I'll be basically not done because I also today probably by the end of this day or tomorrow. Well, let me say tomorrow. I don't know why this can't focus in there. What's going on with that? I got to put another bench going across this way. So the bench going across this way, probably about a good 6 feet bench or something. Get that across there. Do some sanding and staining. Put I got to run my network and my internet router in here. Network router and internet router got to be put up in there. I got some lights. I got to hook up this light up there. And once I put this bench up there, I'll know where to put a couple more lights so it'll be lighted over there. I need to put a top over this mailbox drop here. So when in the wintertime, all that air won't be coming in there. I'm getting air in there. So when I do all of that, it'll be really warm outside. It'll be time to get outside. And I'll be finished with this office space. This is DIY Guy 65 Davis. Peace.